What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are going to be talking about GRT, the graph token. I am going to be starting to do more altcoin analyses because that's what it seems like you guys want to see. So if you guys do have any altcoins that you guys want to see in technical analysis or chart analysis, do put it in the comments below. I will get to them if more of you guys want to see enough of the same coins. Now we're going to be talking about GRT because it is in a bullish setup short term. We're going to see if this is going to turn into anything that could result in some upside for the short term. Now we're going to get into some price levels that are key for GRT, as well as some price targets as well. I'm going to give you guys my personal opinion later in this video on what I think it could be doing, as well as on the crypto markets. Now, if that sounds good to you, do stick around. And before we begin today, none of this is financial advice. I am not an elite trader of any kind. I am a profitable trader who's managed to keep most of my profits during the last bear markets, and I am looking to crush it for the next bull cycle here. So if you guys feel the same way, do hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. All right, so we do have GRT here. This is the 3-day time frame for this token, and right now I do see a falling wedge pattern here that has formed, which usually breaks to the upside. This is the 3-day time frame, so we're going to take a measure move here at the opening of the pattern and see where the breakout target could possibly land the price action, right? So let's just say that it's going to break out at, within this 3-day candle. Let's just say, for example, okay, it's not necessarily going to break out in this 3-day candle, but I am just taking a measure target here. If it breaks out by the end of this 3-day candle, I am looking at a measure target of about 25 cents, almost there, right? Now, measure moves are estimates only. It may or may not get there, and it probably won't get there very quickly, right? That is the thing with this market. You got to understand, nothing is absolute. Everything is based on, a maybe. But this is likely because this is a falling wedge is usually a bullish pattern, right? Now we do have a double bottom, what it seems to be a double bottom here within this falling wedge pattern. So that is also bullish within a bullish pattern. But, still, it could still break down, right? That is, so what I'm looking at here is basically the upside measure move of about 25 cents. Let's take a look into some of the key levels I'll be looking at for where I would expect resistance to come in. So I see the 3-day 21, 3-day 50, the 3-day 200, basically the three lines in this area. So I do expect resistance where sellers are likely to come in, even if this breakout does occur. Let's take a look into the daily time frame here. On this daily time frame, we do have basically all major moving averages above the price action here, and between the breakout points, or between the price action now and the measure move. As well as the weekly moving averages are basically above the price action between now and the measure move, right? So quite a bit of resistance along the way. I don't expect to be like a major, a smooth pump, right? So there could be resistance along the way. That's just my take, all right? That's just my opinion only. Not financial advice, of course. Let's take a look into the downside here. Now, even though falling wedges are bullish patterns, they could still break to the downside. that's where things start to look very bearish, right? Now, let's see what some key levels are there to the downside here. I'm gonna take a look into the weekly time frame just so I can get some easier levels to read, right? I think the next level I'll be looking at would be about 73 cents, basically where these wicks or previous supports were at, and that's still basically that will still put you within this falling wedge pattern. The next levels down I would see would be about 53 cents, right? In that case, if it does come down to like 53 cents, maybe, yeah, you can still rechart this bottom trend line here, and it'll still give you a falling wedge form of a pattern. So that's what you do. If it breaks the current pattern, you will see if you can rechart the current pattern and still give you the same form, but not exactly the same pattern, if you guys know what I'm saying. If you guys don't, do you know, ask a question in the comments, but that's what I do to rechart the candles, right? Because you also need to uh constantly refresh your charts as more trading data is getting in, so you can see if there's a new chart that has formed. So that's basically what I'm looking at. But my opinion, of course, as I've been talking about, is this all, I mean, this mostly depends on Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is doing. And I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin real quick just to point out some key levels to be looking for on Bitcoin, right? So on Bitcoin here, we do have a double top pattern that I have mentioned, which is a very bearish pattern, especially in this case, because the measure move from that breakdown would take us to about 17K in that area, right? So this is something that Bitcoin holders or altcoin holders are looking to avoid, right? So that is one scenario. If the price action does start to break about 24.7 on the daily time frame, then that looks like a confirmed breakout to me. However, there is the weekly 50 SMA that's coming up to basically the pattern right here. So that could be support. But just by looking at how the price action has basically destroyed that weekly 200 SMA and the daily 200 SMA very quickly, basically in one day or 1 week, that's not giving me too much confidence in this weekly 50 SMA. So it's something that I will be continue to monitor, and of course, I think it's still very important for altcoin holders to know because most altcoins do follow Bitcoin. Now, a bullish case scenario here would be if the price action here on this weekly time frame continues running within this rising channel pattern, which still usually breaks to the downside. But at least you still have a shot to come back up here to this upward trend line of about 32K and still complete this cup and handle pattern. So that is some hopium. That's a possibility. So it's something that would, we would just have to continuously watch and see how the situation evolves. Because like I said, nothing is absolute in here. Now, if you guys actually have made it this far into this video and don't already have a Webull account and want some free stocks, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away free stocks value from $3,000 to $3,000 when you guys open an account and deposit $100 US. And I will also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me, so that directly supports my channel. I enjoyed using Webull as a exchange. I think they're a great beginner's exchange for trading crypto and US stocks. But with all exchanges, I would not put all or most of my money on any particular exchange. I would definitely spread my money around, knowing that exchanges can go down as we have seen recently. So this basically wraps up my update for GRT. Let me know if you guys want to see more updates on GRT in the comments below. I will see you guys next time and have a great rest of the day.